Have you ever wondered which cars have won the RLCS World Championship? Well, me neither, but we're going to do it here today. We're going to figure out which cars have won it and how many times each car has. And yeah, let's get straight into it. We're going to start by looking at the car that won it the most and going all the way back down to the car that won it the least, and we'll talk about a few things around it. And for the record, we're going to be looking at the car they used for the last game to win the World Championships. So for example, if you won the World Championship 4-1 in the Grand Final, we're looking at the last game that you played there and won, and we're counting that as the car that won the World Championship. So out of 33 players, the Octane has won it 22 times, so that's the clear number one. Then in second place we have the Fennec, which won it 7 times, obviously in the past few years, because it's more of a recent car that's being used a lot. Then in third place we have the Batmobile getting 3 examples. And those examples being with Overzero, Cookseer, and Turbo Pulsar. Though I should mention, obviously, Turbo Pulsar, the other times he won it was with the Octane, but he did win it in Season 5 with the Batmobile, and then Overzero, obviously, Season 1, and then Cookseer, Season 2. Then in last place, we have the Dominus. There's nothing in between the Batmobile and Dominus, I should specify that. But yeah, in last place we have the Dominus with only 1 example, that being a Gimmick in Season 6. So there you go, no really big surprise picks. Dominus slightly rarer, especially these days, but I don't think anyone would be surprised to hear Dominus has won the World Championship, and that some Batmobiles have won it as well. Though to be fair, maybe you would have thought Dominus would be ahead of the Batmobile, but I guess the Batmobile has just had a weird history of the best players playing it, because it really isn't that big of a car. It wasn't used that much, really. In terms of percentages, the Octane was used by 67% of these cars. Then the Octane plus the Fennec is 88%, which obviously means 12% was not an Octane or a Fennec, 9% was the Batmobile, and 21% was the Fennec. And I should also specify that in terms of the last few years, it's been 78% the Fennec. Because obviously, ever since the Fennec has kind of come out, or soon after, the Fennec has been dominating the scene, the car scene in Rocket League. But hasn't really had the time and the amount of World Championships to really catch up with the Octane in terms of the overall history of car dominance. And I'm not going to lie, without Monkey Moon, there wouldn't be much going for the Octane these days, because I think the Fennec would be even more dominant, if not for Monkey Moon, because Monkey Moon has been using the Octane in the last few years, whilst most players haven't. So he's keeping the Octane name alive. And then I'll name as well the guys that were using the Fennec, which were Seiko, Extra, Alpha 54, Radosin, Zen, Exotic, and Drawley. So no one else with the Fennec has won the RLCS World Championship. And then for the Octane, it's Kornovi, Lachinia, Greasymeister, Marky Duda, Devo, Turbo, Remco, K-Dop, Violent Panda, Turbo again, K-Dop again, Violent Panda again, Torment, Squishy, K-Dop again, Fairy Peak, Scrub Killer, Justin, Garrett G, Turbo Pulsar again, and Monkey Moon, and a Monkey Moon again. So there you go. Those are all the stats that I've been able to obtain from the internet and looking at these replays to get the screenshots of their cars. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it or were interested in the topic, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you later.